Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Undressed deck from Edi Rudo. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And please ring the bell.
So this deck is printed by USPCC on their premium stock. It is part of an unspecified print run and retails for $13. Let's check it out. I gotta say, I really liked this deck when it popped up on Kickstarter. I love the way they kind of went about the comical nature of the theme. It's really a fun deck, and I think the funny thing about it is when you first jump into it, you're like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna be in here? And it's nothing crazy. It's an awesome deck that shows the reality of the human body, which I think I respect big time. I dig the bathrobes, queen and king on the tuck. And then this back design itself, obviously you can see the registration is true USPCC there, but the back design itself is just absolutely beautiful. And this is, I believe, an old, like, antique back design that they repurposed for this deck.
I think it's the Phoenix back.
Yeah.
Not the Phoenix back, the...
One of their previous back designs there. If anyone knows what back design that is, feel free to drop it down in the comments below. But you have this little cool ad card here giving you a little bit of a story behind the deck. And then as you can see, jumping into it, you have the King of Spades there with his bathrobe there. Then these matching jokers, which are basically like little overshirts. And then a really cool undressed Ace of Spades mirroring the back design on it. For the most part, the number cards of the deck are obviously standard, but where you really see the fun in this is the courts themselves, where all of the court cards are, you know, stripped of their clothing, but shown in that kind of like everyday person way. These aren't models. These are literally renders of what we expect the human body to look like. And I think that's so awesome. You can see the fat king of diamonds there with drinking his wine, and then like a jacked king of clubs. Like,
that's you, dude.
Oh, yeah, I wish. But, you know, I get a real kick out of this deck because I think it's really done in a very kind of tasteful way. It's obviously, I wouldn't say it's a kid-friendly deck, but at the same time, by no means is it like an inappropriate deck. It really just, it shows us that we focus a little bit too much maybe on the ideal body image, and it's really great to see this body image that's true to form throughout the deck. Again, really cool back design, being printed by USPCC. No surprise that it handles spectacularly. Though we did see the registration a bit off there. Hopefully that's just this deck that's in hand, but every once in a while, you never know. And so then, yeah, you have, for the gaff cards there, you have a double backer, it looked like, and the King of Spades on one side, Queen of Clubs on the other, which I think is really cool. Actually, yeah, that double backer that I thought was actually the ad card. So you have one gaff card and then the ad card.
That's actually the peacock back, the bicycle peacock back.
All right, awesome. So thank you, Steve, for...
I knew it was a bird with a P, but
there you go. Well, and I think one of the really cool things about this whole campaign as well was the idea that they built it out around the deck and around showing true body image. But the really cool thing is, too, they actually paired this with socks. So on the campaign and in retail, you can actually find this and a pair of undressed socks as well, which are really a fun little kind of addition to the deck. I think they did a great job with it. And I know when we had originally spoken with Eddie, he said that they really wanted to make sure that they could make this a fun campaign. And I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a cool deck. And you know me, I am super picky when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that there's a male on the front and not your typical female really was cool. And it wasn't done really horribly. You know, it was done with a lot of taste and class.
Exactly.
And, you know, I respect that. So I really dig this deck.
You know, and the message behind it, I think, really is what drives it to be a very tasteful deck as well, because it really is trying to show that, like, body types are very different, varying across, you know, and obviously in 16 cards, well, in 12 cards there, they were able to show, you know, as much body, you know, difference as they possibly could. And I thought it was really well done. Yeah. And again, at $13, that's a pretty solid worker's deck price as well. So if you're looking for something a little bit fun that you might be able to work into a cool routine, this is definitely one of those decks.
And I assure you that you can look and find your body type on one of those cards.
Possibly. I'm not going to make any promises there, but you never know. But hey, everyone, thanks so much for checking out this episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We drop these every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Peace.